Hey, what's going on everybody? It's Wilhelm Scream and welcome back to another day in Destiny 2 for some more Destiny 2 news and Season of Arrivals intel. And in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you a very easy method to get a 100k Nightfall Ordeal done this week solo. We're going to be covering some mod stacking glitches as well as a loading glitch. But before I get to all of that, I just want to remind everybody I'm still doing the giveaway on my YouTube channel. The next one will be at 30,000 subscribers. All you have to do to be entered into that giveaway is like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, turn on the notifications, the bell that's right next to the big red subscribe button, and follow me on Instagram or Twitter. They'll be linked in the description box down below. And as always, if you stick around till the end of the video, I'll have a secret hashtag you can leave in the comments section to be entered into that giveaway a second time for this video. And remember, those secret hashtags, they stack between all videos. So if you haven't done this on a previous piece of content on this channel, go back, check out another video, and of course, do it again. Okay, so the first thing I want to cover is some mods. I've talked about some of these things in previous videos, but we're going to cover them again right now. The first thing I want to talk about is the surprise attack mod. While charged with light, reloading, readying a sidearm will consume all stacks of charged with light. The next one in tandem with that is the high energy fire mod. While charged with light, gain bonus damage to weapons. And the last one is going to be the Lucient Blade mod. While charged with light, sword gives a bonus damage for 5 seconds. So when you do damage with the sword, you get bonus damage for 5 seconds when you're charged. The Take in Charge mod is also helpful. But the way it's going to work is when you do damage with your primary, in this case is a sidearm, and you get a charge of light, you're going to want to switch over to your secondary, in this case being the Devil's Ruin. Pick up the charge of light, then swap back to your primary, pick up another charge of light, swap back to your Devil's Ruin, and then go to the piece of armor that has the surprise attack mod on it, swap it out, swap it back, and you'll have the damage buff from both weapons forever. And I know a lot of people are going to say, well, I'm going into the Nightfall. That's not going to help me very much because everything's locked. But if you go to the Tribute Hall first and you do this, you can actually carry it over into the Nightfall with you. I don't know why this works. I was actually surprised that it worked, but it actually did. So go to the Tribute Hall, as most people do, and stack up on ammo as well as this glitch before you actually go into any given Nightfall. The Lucient Blade mod also has a glitch going on because you do damage with a sword. If you do damage with the sword first and then swap over to any other weapon, you will essentially retain the damage buff for 5 seconds, allowing you to do damage with other weapons while that buff is active, essentially giving you a bigger buff. So both of those things are going to really help out in this week's Nightfall, which is the Corrupted Strike, which can really go take a hike because I hate this strike. It's very difficult. However, there is a couple of kill farms towards the end that you can take advantage of, but it will be difficult to do this at 1020. 1050 is really going to be the sweet spot. So, though you can do it solo, I would suggest get a fire team, and 1050 is really going to be what you want. However, in any case, whether you're doing this at 1020 or 1080, all of those mods are really at this moment in the game probably the best ones to use. And if you're not really into using a sidearm, you can see that the Devil's Ruin really does amazing damage with those mods active. I've done the swap at this point, and it turns the Devil's Ruin essentially into a mini 1000 voices. But because it's just a sidearm, you can essentially just get as much ammo as you need as you go along. You don't have to rely on heavy ammo. Special ammo will do you. You're going to know that this glitch is working because you will see a double damage tick. So there'll be the initial damage that you do to any ad, and then there'll be an increased tick delayed after it. This is going to let you pretty much one-shot most yellow bar enemies. Two-shot an ogre, you can see that it's going to really help out. So go into the Tribute Hall first, do these glitches. The sword one, obviously you can just do once you're actually into the Nightfall, but get the other ones working before you actually drop in. The Corrupted Strike, like I said, it's a tough one. You kind of have to be diligent. Make sure that you don't all die. That's going to be important. You're going to have about 15 minutes, or 20 minutes, excuse me, if you're doing this at 1050. You're going to have more time, obviously, if you're doing it at 1080. But it's going to be really difficult at 1080. So like I said, 1050 is really going to be the easiest place to do this. So I'm going to let this video just sort of play out now, guys. This was our run at 1050. We did a run at 1020. We were able to get, I believe, 98,000 or close to 100K. We didn't actually do all the farming we possibly could because we were just dropping in with a random. But there is some potential farms that you can take advantage of, again, towards the end in the boss room. So thank you all so much for watching. Again, I'm just going to let the video play out and you can see the damage that I am doing with the sidearm. I kept this pretty much the whole time. And what's great about this too is when you do get another charge of light, you essentially get a double stack of damage. So you can really nuke things out there. It's kind of funny to think that a sidearm really does that much damage, but it absolutely does. Nukes things. Stick around to the end of the video for that secret hashtag you can leave in the comments section to be entered into that giveaway a second time for this video. Big shout out to my buddy Sinister, who always helps me out with all of these strikes, and without him I'd be totally lost, to be perfectly honest. He is just a total god at this game, and I'll have some other videos coming up possibly tomorrow or later today that shows you just how good he absolutely is. But make sure not to wipe like we did. It's going to make it quite a bit more difficult. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, I'm Wilhelm Scream, and we will see you at the end. So thanks for sticking around all the way till the end of the video, everybody. As you can see, this is one of those strikes that I really can just leave. I never have to do it again. I'll be happy. It's a very long strike, and though I believe a 100k at 1020 is possible, it will be difficult. The farm that I did want to tell you about, as far as kill farm specifically, is right before we entered the last Ascendant realm that we're in currently. You can kind of farm out some enemies in that last area before you actually enter the portal. But hopefully you found this information helpful, and for the hashtags in today's video that you can leave in the comment section, leave a hashtag Season of Arrivals, or a hashtag Corrupted Strike, or a hashtag 100k Nightfall Ordeal. And as always, I am Wilhelm Scream. Of course, we will see you in the next video. Ludo!